guys. So, yeah. Put the thing y'all on the story quest. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's do this. This.
The work is as busy as ever. And even relays here sometimes throw their fish to the nearby fishmonger. Well, let's see what Uncle King has to say.
Sorry. Talk to Uncle Son.
Welcome. What would you like to buy today?
It's Jack about someone.
Sorry to interrupt. We're actually members of the Relay Anglers Association, and we just wanted to ask a few questions about them.
Alright.
We've heard about this young man called J.E. who's supposed to be a fantastic fisherman. Just wondering if you happen to have heard of him? Yeah. You made up a whole fish identity.
Ah, yes, good. He's been making quite a name for himself recently. I've got some friends who travel all over the place, and they tell me everywhere they go, they meet someone who is better.
Yeah.
Apparently, he had a rather tough time growing up. Had to work several jobs alongside his studies to make ends meet.
That's gotta be a lot of stress he had to deal with.
What is that saying? Well, doesn't failure make you stronger? Well, if there's anything to that logic, he's sure to be phenomenally successful one day.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid your Anglers Association might be in for a disappointment.
Why is that?
He's good at a lot of things, but fishing isn't one thing. He fishes at the wharf and tells that he catches to me on occasion. His fishes are always mediocre. Not terrible, but equally nothing to write home about. If you're looking to recruit some new members, though, I do know a few top anglers I could put you in touch with.
That sounds fantastic. I've got a couple of other things to attend to right now, though. Why don't I come back some other time and we can chat over again?
Sure thing.
Alright.
Everywhere they go, they meet someone who's better than them. Come on, let's do that from now on.
Alright. Take a look around.
Here's the right from this. It's 300 for one or 3 for 1,000.
That does not make any sense. 300 for one fish and 3,000 and 1,000 for 3 fish. They could do the fucking math, but like, Gal, that does not make any sense. They're basically paying 100 more extra just for only 3, bro. Because remember, if you take 300 for one, yeah, guys, and you take 3 of them, 300 times 3 equals 900, yeah, guys. So you're basically paying 100 more extra just for 3 fish. So the logic dictates that 3 of them should cost 900 more. It should be. So yeah.
You better hurry. When they're gone. They're gone.
Hello, we're from the Society for Fixed Price Research. We'd just like to ask a few questions.
Society for this, I see. I haven't done anything illegal. Stay out of my business.
No, it's not that, you idiot.
Please, don't worry. We're just here to conduct a simple survey. We've heard about a certain J.E. who's been selling fresh fish at low prices in this area recently. Do you know anything about this?
What? So this isn't about me. You could have said something else. I know the guy. I can tell you what I know.
Alright, then go ahead.
I haven't heard anything about him selling fresh fish at low prices, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was.
Oh, wow.
Huh? How is that?
Because he's so poor. His parents died when he was very young, and his alcoholic father still owed a huge amount of debt. No one wanted anything to do with it.
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
He was still a kid when he first came to war. His clothes were ragged, and he had a bandage wrapped around his head. But he managed to survive, thanks to Uncle Jim, who gave him some food. But still to this day, he doesn't have a lot of more to his name. I mean, he can afford to eat everything, but you'll often see him haggling with others over just a few more. So, I wouldn't be surprised to find out he's been selling a few bits. It's not like he catches much anyway, so it's not going to affect my business. Don't tell him about that.
You'd rather he didn't know?
Well, I spoke to him once, and I just had a feeling that he really cares what other people think of him. I think he has pretty low self-esteem. But hey, it's hardly my place to say anything. What he's achieved already took most people to say. But nobody's perfect. I just wouldn't want to upset him. That's all.
Alright.
I see. Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Not a problem. And just for the record, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the price of my thing.
And why can't you say it's the last of anything that we have?
Wow.
Doesn't have a lot of knowledge. Okay, let's keep going.
Wow. Wait. Oh. I thought it was the same person from earlier, bro. But probably not.
Yay, it's you guys. Wait. Oh, yeah. Honor to meet you.
Yeah, I can tell you don't talk to
What
all that
do
much.
you do? The truth is, we are but newcomers to this territory, and we would call it a great martial artist. Master Juju, who knows everything there is to know. Hence, we sought you out to ask for your guidance.
Really? People say I know everything there is to know?
You're goddamn right, bro.
But of course, we also heard that Master Juju is a kind and virtuous swordsman who never turns away anyone who comes to question.
Great. So what do you need to know? Nothing happens on this street that I don't know about.
Are you sure about that? That seems to have made his day, at least.
So, Master Juju, have you heard of him by the name of J.E.?
Sure have. You mean that guy that all the grown-ups are talking about these days? I've heard many tales of journey. For example, I can't remember.
Oh, damn.
Probably because it's nothing that important. I prefer stories about sword fighting heroes.
Oh, I can completely understand that. Then let me ask you this. Do you remember roughly when the grown-ups started talking about J.E.?
Oh yeah, I know that. It was about 2 or 3 months ago. Before that, people always used to talk about Fury in a kind of nasty tone of voice. But 2 or 3 months ago, suddenly everyone started to like him. Sometimes he gives you candy. So I'm glad that people are starting to like him now.
Yeah.
What was I thought?
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, just as I thought, Master Juju is indeed as kind and virtuous as the legends claim.
I'm not that crazy. Oh yeah, one other thing. These days, there's a lot of people I've never seen before talking about Jerry's stories in the street. They seem like nice people.
Oh, definitely.
Great. The next time I see them, I'll say hi. And I guess I can share some of my candy with them too.
Alright.
Certainly. You can also tell my friends in the Inside Tea House about what they're up to. I'm sure my friends would also like to say hi. to them.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Alright.
Well then, fare thee well. So do do.
Yeah.
Until we meet again.
Alright.
Any of that sounds strange to you?
Yes, I heard it.
Really? Someone think about it. We need to get a birth education. Uncle Tim and Uncle Brad took plenty of him. And this is good. So I can too.
So, yeah.
First, but the issue is, where did his sudden celebrity come from? It almost seems too good to be true.
Father? Is it to be true? What do you mean?
So he returned school to his country and had to work to support his studies. These are the kinds of things that make someone well known in their hometown. But Uncle Jim said even his friends to travel far and wide for about to know wherever they go. That's a little over the top if you ask me. Do you remember what D.B. Shore said about Jordy's stories? Clearly the lesson was a good impression of the guy. But beyond that, he wasn't interested in the details. Not the reaction I would expect from an normal person. But there's the fact that all this praise of Joe E. has only been happening within the last 2 or 3 months. His childhood, his studies, the thing with his neighbor. None of these are recent events. So why are these stories only coming around now?
Maybe because he didn't actually do any of that shit, bro.
When you put it like that, it is kind of strange.
Of course, if that's all there was to it, I wouldn't look into it any further. J.E. was born into a poor family. Telling people to get his stories out there is within the rules of the game as far as I'm concerned. The problem is, do you remember what Uncle Dad said about him? He stayed for his whole life. Everything he's done is either spent on studying, traveling, or paying off debt. I don't think he has the nerve to take that publicity campaign.
Someone's helping him.
Right. And that changes everything. It can mean a powerful faction is trying to gain influence over the re-education. That's the worst case scenario. But all too often, the most pessimistic speculation turns out to be closer to the truth.
Someone's trying to do influence on the future? That sounds serious. What can you do? Even if you ask Judy about it, there's nothing you can do.
First, we need to find out who's supporting him. Don't worry, I've got a plan. Remember the current affairs and planning stage of the assessment? Since the successful candidate is duty bound to implement their plan after taking office, their manifesto tells us their stance on key issues. Whoever is secretly helping Joe E. must be seeking to benefit from his actions after his appointment. So, you should be able to find some hints in Joe E.'s manifesto on who we're dealing with. Come on, let's get back to Genshin Tea House.
Alright. I've actually heard of the... You know that... Yeah, I know that the Filet Fish is created by McDonald's franchisee Lou Goren, and he created something called the Filet Fish in, I think it was 1952, was it? Around 52, 53. However, the founder of McDonald's, Ray Kroc, was so against the idea of a fish sandwich, let alone a filet fish. Mainly because he didn't want his fucking restaurants to smell like fish. Why is all this happening? Well, it's because McDonald's realized that they're getting less employees on Fridays. I mean, less customers on Fridays. They were getting less customers on Fridays. And that some of the people who go to McDonald's are Catholics. And usually a Catholic does not eat red meat on Fridays. So, as a result, they have to get a it's 52 of issues. Okay, so in order to substitute, in order to give Catholics something to eat on Friday, go ahead and choose the filet fish. But again, because of Ray Kroc not wanting his fucking restaurants to smell like fish, and him going against the idea of having fish in his restaurants in general, he created the hula burger, which is basically a fucking burger consists of buns, pineapple, and cheese. Oh my god, bro. This is a little much with Ray Kroc. And you can tell who fucking won this battle, bro. And you see the filet of fish on the menu still. So that shows you who fucking won, bro. Like, for real. The filet of fish ended up coming on top as a result. Thus discontinuing the hula burger. So yeah. So yeah. Back at the treehouse, baby.
We're easy and effective because of the two kinds of topics. Looking for details that don't add up? Be like trying to find a needle in a haystack. I'll divide the reports into two piles. You take one, I'll take the other. When we're finished, we'll put our heads together. Officially, the assessment is already over, and I'll be expected to announce the results before long. So we have to get to the bottom of this as quickly as we can. Whatever else Uncle Tim might think of Kurt Reed, the fact remains that he's one of his three-like students. Any evidence he's left is not going to be immediately obvious. We'll have to look carefully and think critically.
Yeah. Wait, let's speak to y'all on before we do this.
Made any discoveries?
Not so far, but we're still looking.
Take a look at the manifesto.
Even though yours was packed, it's still a lot to get through. Well, you gotta start somewhere.
Recapture C. Due to a variety of factors, sea storms have become stronger in recent years. I suggest that we set up a special patrol unit to deal with the sea monsters. The fleet should consist of the following. Covers various issues related to coastal defense. Rock. Once legally folklore suggests that Rex Lapis left a great deal of wealth in the amount of leeway. I reduce the obstacles hindering the evacuate excavation operations at Chasm. Many projects have been called off. Workers of the Black Cliff Forge have been idle near the Golden House for a long time now. They should be given first refusal if any suitable projects arise. Encourage mining, tunnel construction, and ruin exploration. The treacherous terrain around Yuguan, Stone Forest, and Qingyun Peak means the area has weak transport links. Wow. The sheer mountain peaks are connected only by rope bridges. They are dangerous to walk on and wholly unsuited to transport goods. These areas are rich in medicinal herbs and ore deposits. Building a road network around the mountains will be beneficial to everyone. First plans on building roads and bridges.
Oh, there's a reason I didn't plan on covered.
That's a lot. But so we only read. I bet you we only read like part. I bet you we only read a handful of the paper of all those papers. But yeah.
Let's take a break.
Yeah, looks like I'm the first one back, as usual.
Oh, hey! It's one of your office! Sarah! If you're back, that means you finished investigating Steelers, right?
Yeah.
You betcha. I visited all the commerce guilds and gathered a wealth of information. Every time they asked me to leave, but I always had another trick up my sleeve.
Wow.
Please grab this out. Just tell us your findings.
Yes, what do you like? To summarize my findings, most people who had interactions with Shenway would start out complaining about how proud and arrogant he is, but then go on to give a generally positive appraisal of it.
Nice.
The young master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild said that Shenway appears arrogant, but he's very scrupulous in the way he works. Once he signs a contract with somebody, he treats them fairly regardless of their background.
You're the boss.
Is it possible that his reputation is fake? Is there any way you can check the accounts of the businesses under his name?
In theory, that should be very difficult. Here's the thing. I asked around and found out that almost all of Shenway's accounts are open to the public. Where he buys from and sells to should be confidential business information, but he doesn't seem interested in protecting it at all.
Wow. So basically putting himself at risk. Just
Shenway often sees business opportunities that others don't, but once he's made enough more off it, it's like he gets sick of it and releases all of his trade secrets. It's like he wants people to know that they still can't beat him, even if he shares all of his secrets. The fact that someone like that can still make more of it is pretty infuriating when you think about it.
Who is that? It's like, he's not doing business to make Laura. Instead,
His rather than his skill.
yeah.
No wonder his manifesto contains so many insights. It's all the result of his first-hand experimentation.
I'm back! Huh? How come you're here?
Damn.
Why do you think? Obviously, because I possess superior skills, and am always one step ahead of the competition. Well, when you're the competition, at least. Whatever. I'm not getting into an argument with you. If I hadn't had something else to take care of on the way, I would have been back long before you. Lady Yama, I have finished investigating Ningguang.
Well, you're all in it.
Yeah, he said Ningbao. Probably not. I didn't mean to come off as wrong, bro. Like, but it sounded like this dude right here. It sounds like this dude said Ningguan, but in reality, it's Ming Bao or Ming Bua. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Like, see how hard it is to pronounce different people's names in different languages, bro. So
The
yeah.
Ministry of Civil Affairs says that Ningguang struggles to get his words out when he gets nervous, especially when he's chatting with strangers. But after a few days of getting to know him, you can pretty much have a normal conversation with him. On the whole, the feedback from the Ministry of Civil Affairs was very positive. He always considers the things that everyone else overlooks.
In your opinion, was the Ministry of Civil Affairs appraisal of Ningguo at all exaggerated?
I don't believe so. Ningguang is someone who has slowly but surely earned the reputation he has today. According to Miss Yu, the ministry often gets Ningguang to take a final look at projects before they're implemented. People feel much more confident in something if it has his stamp of approval.
Alright. That's cool.
Oh, and also, there was once someone in the ministry who was lying and cheating to try to advance their career. Ningguang gave them the scolding of a lifetime. Apparently, he can be terrifying when he loses his temper. I haven't seen it for myself, though.
whoa. That's hard to imagine.
Yeah.
Like I said before, things are not always as they appear.
Yeah.
Ah! So that's what you meant by that. We are starting to get it now.
So, yeah.
Thank you both. You're free to go home. So, have you finished reading the manifesto?
Yeah.
Still have a bit left.
Oh. Finish reading the manifesto with y'all on.
I can't see any immediate problems looking at the individual entries. The only one that strikes me as a little unusual is the Genshin School redevelopment plan.
What's that?
Genshin School has always been home to many people. Plus, Azaha once brought havoc there, so there are even more secret stories deep underground.
Oh.
At some point, a rumor began to go around that there was great treasure buried beneath Genshin School. A long time ago, with the approval of the chieftain, a mining team conducted an exploratory excavation there.
Alright.
So, did they find any treasure?
No, the room was completely impenetrable. The only way they could have gotten through the solid rock would have been by blowing it open with a special kind of explosive. The technology wasn't mature enough at that time, so the excavation project was shut down and the treasure became a mere legend. Your Eve manifesto focuses on 7 copies, and that treasure hunt seems extremely risky. It seems out of step with the rest of his plan. Still, it's one fact alone that compels us much. Everyone wants to get their hands on this treasure. The treasure hoarders, the Hakeens, even local leeway factions.
Wow. Even damn. Everyone wants to get their hands on the damn treasure. So.
Did you find anything?
Excavation? Project? Treasure? Did they mean anything similar in our half of the manifesto?
The Black Cliff
Oh,
Forest.
yeah! Jamie said the Blackbird Forest Project just can't write a first refusal if any suitable projects come up.
Kidding me. Oh, that makes everything much clearer. So Brittany wants the Blackcliff Forge to excavate the treasure of TNT Cool.
Does that mean the Blackbird Forest is Jamie's secret supporter?
No, not likely. I've looked into the Blackcliff Forge before. They aren't involved with any powerful factions at present.
Oh.
They do possess some specialized explosives, but it would seem more trouble than it's worth to put so many resources into a risky project like this. Still, since the police are pointing toward the Blackcliff Forge, you can see where they lead. You know they'll find something there.
But folks turned out to be completely different from what we thought. Oh, that's really neat. Is there another side to this too?
Oh. Alright. Let's go. So many fucking security guards over here, bro. Like, that's a lot.
When stuck on a deserted island, rain is a trusted source of drinking water. There's no need for it now, though.
And earlier, I was actually...
This is the Blackcliff Forge. Let's stick around for Craig.
Earlier, I actually ranked up part of it with a fellow online player, so yeah. So yeah. Nothing of note happened today. Nothing of note happened today. Nothing of note happened today. Payday 3 new recruits join. Can't believe people are willing to join us at a time like this. One of the newcomers is very skilled. She got made the team leader. Nothing and no happened today.
What's this? A diary?
Looks like it.
From the back, it looks like a redhead, but it seems they also use it as a playground. We don't know who wrote it, but interesting, don't you think? These measurements, look at the temple.
Probably.
Yeah, look.
Oh,
Look
wow.
there. One of them's already been promoted to team leader.
Wow.
At this rate, by the time the Genshin school redevelopment plan is ready to roll, I'll be the technical backbone of the team.
Yeah. Probably Jungyi probably
That'll give them a
runs
chance
the
to take a lot
group.
of liberties. They can copy any secret text, steal any treasure they find underground. Imagine if we didn't suspect anything. By the time Joe recommends the blaster forge for the excavation project, at most we would maybe do a fresh background check on the post. No red flags about it if it's being complete back. And even if we decided to vet the staff individually, they'd have had more than enough time by then to come up with fake identities. That's the advantage of playing this guy on his own. It was a clever move.
When you play like that, it all makes sense. If we hadn't found this out, someone else would have stolen this treasure. So, who's really behind all this?
That's the question for the newcomer. But let's start with that worker over there for now.
So,
Excuse us. We want to ask you about the newcomers.
If you wanted to teach you with something, I gotta say, these newcomers are in tip-top shape. Fast learners, too. They're picking up all the skills unbelievably fast. My only complaint is that they're always showing up drinking stuff, but they never let us join them.
wow. They never let veterans join them in a drink.
I guess they just need some time to adjust. I'm sure we know each other over time.
The girl at Genshin. They're very open and thoughtful and known for the most part. I'm guessing it's a long trip from your province.
You got that right. They tell me to go all the way back to Lehigh Harbor to drink at the Wanmin restaurant. It rained after work today, so they actually stuck around at the site for a while. As soon as the rain stopped, they went out drinking again right away.
Wow.
Hey, you're only young once, son. I say, if they can hack it, let them at it.
Interesting. Let's go talk somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
Looks like our hunch is on the moor. These newcomers are very suspicious. Drinking in Lehigh Harbor, huh? Some covered for it. Others are taking down some questions up there. Good thing it rained today. That means they'll reach this thing. I bet
Yeah.
they'd give themselves away that easily, but that's part of them and all that.
So, yeah, we gotta catch up. I know they gotta be somewhere around here. Oh, over there.
This looks like the head just blew harbor. Maybe we were wrong about that.
Yeah, probably.
Just as I thought. They didn't go to Lehigh Harbor. They went that way.
But where can they have gone, though? That's the big question. Where the hell did they gone?
The footprints stop here. But, judging from the direction, Guessing their destination is that abandoned house.
Band out. Escape the abandoned camp. It looks like there are many. There may have been a fight here, but it's hard to say for certain. It's the work of a professional, but who? We found a fresh fruit pit in a pile of leaves. Seems like someone was here recently. I can't find any more clues. Oh, yeah. Packed mud. These stripes in the dirt were likely made of bamboo mats. That means someone slept here. But the bamboo mat is nowhere to be seen now. What about this? A fire that burnt out. Something was burnt here not long ago.
It was too late.
Oh wow.
It's gotta be where the newcomers rendezvous with whoever they're working for. But all the evidence has been destroyed. Look at these assets. Someone was burning documents not long before we arrived.
Can we do anything else? Maybe the wind could have blown the fire out before everything was finished burning.
The odds of that are very slim. Practically impossible. As said, all the paper's been burned. There's only half enough now.
Oh, we should have back at the Black Creek Forest. They said the back was sooner in the first.
We can't count on that. Clearly they were based here at one point, but it's mysteriously abandoned now. To me, that shows that whoever's behind this has moved them somewhere else. If there are investigations, of course.
This is the first woman's quote.
Make no mistake, the purpose of our trip wasn't to find any solid evidence. We just need to figure out who's behind their ease. I smelled something peculiar the moment I came in.
Right.
Those newcomers probably thought they'd be safe as long as they burned the red out. But what they failed to consider is that people and things from different regions produce different odors from their brains.
Yeah.
Really? I don't get the anything. Is there anything?
Very gentle fragrance.
There's a certain place with a freezing cold climate where there's nothing but ice as far as the eye can see. Some wealthy people there put fluid fragrance in their ink as a way of injecting a little romance into their writing. When that fragrance ink is burned, this is the exact odor that it leaves behind.
That's Naya.
Exactly. The evidence will soon be blown away by the wind. There's nothing we can arrest them on that.
Yeah.
But it's behind me. Now I know who we're dealing with. Second time I must mean.
What do you mean, like, oh, thank goodness I finally found you. I thought I'd never see you again.
Who are you?
Don't be alarmed. This is because he's Wen in Shanghai College. I sent him to look into Zhe-Yi's regular contacts. Since Zhe-Yi likes fishing, Bouquet thought he might know some of the fishermen and sailors, so he took a boat out to sea to ask around.
Alright.
I left him a note at Yangtong Tea House telling him to look for me at Black Cliff Forge when he got back. There could have been an ambush waiting for us there, It means he would have some backup. So, what did you find out at City?
Forgive my incompetence. I'm afraid I've come up empty-handed. I asked all the fishermen multiple times, but none of them had any interaction with security before. Then the waves got so choppy, I ended up falling overboard. Fortunately, someone managed to drag me out. When I got back, I heard you on the black cliff forward and let me back up. So I went straight there as fast as I could. I didn't even stop to change my clothes.
Well, Private Tim said that J.E. once got a recipe from one of the fishermen. Did you hear anything about that at all?
Yeah.
What? So that's news to me. No, that's not possible. It's absolutely not possible. Lady Leon, I'm telling you, I spoke to every single fisherman out there, and none of them mentioned anything about a recipe.
Bro.
Then I wonder how that even more wonderful fish soup came about.
Fish soup? Well, what's this
It's
soup?
new. Ugh.
Our priority right now is to find a way to get our
Who
hands
would-
on some solid evidence.
Like, who the fuck would eat fish soup? That sounds nasty, bro. So, yeah.
Well, any suggestions?
That's all I need to tell him.
Not a bad idea. Miguel, what do you think?
Honestly, I've already tried following through. But you guys too cautious. Never meet with anyone to fish.
Okay, this is really bad.
Yeah.
No, we'll still need a pair. But first, let me see some over.
Alright.
Okay?
When you've worked in intelligence for a long time, you understand that no one can stay on high alert forever. Okay, anything is about to end. Tomorrow morning I'll announce his victory at your high pavilion. Take a guess what you think he'll do next. Be sure to arrive on time. You might want to miss the bell.
Alright. Wait for the following day. You have to wait until the following day for it. So yeah. It's crazy. Okay, so I'm wondering what the fuck am I gonna do next? Do this.
On a deserted island.
Anyways, let's do this shit. Now, I want to do this just because,
Power the touch on.
again, bro. I want to. So, bro. Get him. Might have multiverse the occasional episode, so yeah. So yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have multiverse be like every like Mondays. With an occasional extra episode, so yeah. So yeah. Which one do I get? Oh, that. Okay, thinking of fucking, thinking of, oh yeah.
Wow, so amazing. I could see the phone.
Can't reach there. Okay, where? Yeah, it's over there. Stay on. Alright, let's go. I know you, what you might say. Viper, just skip the next day. Well, no. That I say no. Because it's my channel to do whatever. Say yeah. How do you even do this test though? don't know what that chest is for. I don't see any enemies. So, yeah. Now, since I don't have that online friend that I have on there, which, by the way, if you viewed the last episode that I did of Genshin, so yeah. So yeah. Good shit. Forget. Get the masks out. Yeah, that's a lot of tests that they have. I'm not gonna do it right now, bro. Maybe another time. I'm thinking of. Maybe hiding in the loot, bro. The loot. I just think of something funny in my head, bro. But yeah. I was just thinking of something funny, bro. What the hell? The hell is this shit? Oh. So yeah. Oh, at the archive. Okay. Okay, so my only thing what I'm gonna do until I wait. I'm trying to open do these shits, bro. What? Not really. Just make teleportation waypoints or whatever. Oh, this is one. Oh my god. I still can't get that one moment when DSP did it in Super Mario Sunshine. When he falls off one of the fucking levels, he says, I pressed jump! I pressed jump! That moment made me laugh out loud, bro. Yeah, bro. There you go. Oh, okay. See what else? Time's in game. No, not that. Oh, okay. That's a minute to kill, bro. Hmm. You know what? I'm not gonna honestly. Usually I would just waste time, but doing whatever. But honestly, this time around, I'ma just yeah. But yeah. Let's get to the next day, bro. There you go. see the results. Yeah, guys. We'll lower it like this, but I know I try my best not to fast forward too much because I want to do stuff, but because I want to do stuff, but
It looks like we're all here. Well then, time for me to announce the results of the assessment process.
but the thing is that the next few episodes I want to focus on a single mission. The next few episodes, at least. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Nico's story event is next episode. So yeah.
I won't drone on about the importance of the chemistry role. Supposed to say that understanding trusted me with the monumentally important task of assessing the candidate. And now, it's all for me to give him a satisfactory answer.
All of us here know the score. Don't beat around the bush. Just get on with it.
Memory is an pioneering idea. But some of his terms are lacking in detail, and he easily gets into testy exchanges with other people. Minwar is reliable, but not quite ambitious enough, and because of his personality, he struggles to win people over.
Yeah.
In contrast, J.E. is evenly balanced across the board, and enjoys an excellent reputation in the U.S.
Alright.
After much consideration, I have decided to recommend J.E. to the U.S. team.
Oh, what? Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Honestly, I'm a little surprised to hear my name being announced.
In my estimation,
All three of us are worthy candidates for the chancellor position. As your competitor, I've become keenly aware of your great talent.
Yeah.
Would either of you entertain the possibility of working with me in the future and taking on some of my workload?
I'll have to see. I'm in a bad mood. This is the last thing I want to be thinking about right now.
I don't mind, as long as I can help.
okay, well, that's all from me. J.E., you'll have some preparations here. It won't be long before you're informed of your official appointment. I hope you will work hard and make Uncle Ken proud.
I will live up to the chance you made. On this, you have my word.
Okay.
I should go. I need to pack my things, and then I think a celebratory meal is in order. Would anyone like to join me?
Count me out. I'm not in the mood for a celebration. Hey, traveler, tell me something. What exactly does that guy have that I don't? If you can't answer that, I'm not accepting this result. I also wouldn't mind knowing.
Oh man.
Follow him.
Yes, ma'am.
I finally point them to leave.
Lady Avon, Jerry has gone for Sadie's book.
Follow him. Quickly.
Wow.
Difficult to say, but everything should become a lot clearer when you find him.
Wow. So he essentially betrayed Uncle Tien in a way, if you think about it. So yeah.
The more the merrier. The first round's on me.
Really think about it. Yeah, he betrayed Uncle Tien.
Sorry, Lady Avon. Lost him. He could have killed. We weren't able to keep following him without being seen. No, Group A says he's much more relaxed than usual. And that's just how he's wired. Except for the next expense race in March.
Wow.
Don't blame yourself. Let's not forget it was trained by Uncle Ken himself. Avoiding detection is not an unusual skill for him to have.
For real. Like, so he's one step ahead of us, so yeah.
If I'd asked you to kill Uncle Ken, you'd have ended up at a dead end too. It's funny. Still, you had good reason.
Seemingly, yeah. We only went in briefly. Jose and I were watching outside the whole time. A few moments later, a man dressed in a completely different outfit came out. Jose had a feeling that it was him, but he couldn't get close enough to check without blowing our cover.
Well,
I figured that if we spooked him, it would undo what we've accomplished today so far. Another option would have been to arrest him there and then. Without any evidence, it would have been meaningless. So I stopped you there, and I stayed here to wait for you while that meathead went to ask around and see where we are.
Good work. We just didn't take the bait, but that's okay. As long as he's still swimming around, we'll find a way to catch him eventually. The key is keeping up and to see. Let's go to Senor Kia.
alright. See what the hell he's doing there.
Could you explain to me how that works? A guy like him comes in, changes his whole outfit right under your nose, and you don't even ask him about it? Our customers are free to dress however they please. What grounds would I have to question him? Okay, fair enough. But didn't you think it was just a little bit strange? Well, maybe I did, but it still doesn't give me the right to stop him.
Enough. Let's calm us down a little.
Yeah. Yeah, let's calm it down so that he doesn't find out.
I'll make this quick. Just one question. What did he buy while he was here?
Oh, he didn't buy anything. He just picked up a bottle of liquor that he ordered ages ago.
A bottle of liquor?
Yeah.
Yes, a very strong kind. Fiery, with a rich flavor. Not something the average customer would order. This gentleman ordered it in person from us a long time ago. He was only here today to pick it up.
Liquor? Wine now. I see. Let's go.
What happened?
Keep your own peace.
Okay. Fuck up out of here. The antique place. So.
Hey, Miss Moon, sorry to bother you. Your E ordered a wine set from you not long ago, right? We're friends of his. He's been telling us how impressed he is with the quality, considering how affordable it was. So we just had to come and take a look for ourselves.
Hey, which model are you looking for?
We don't really know a whole lot about wine now. Let's just go with your E's first. Would you be able to show us around Kingston?
Alright.
You picked up this set not long ago. As a quality imitation of an antique wine set, this has the look and feel of a luxury item. Just so you're aware, we don't have many of this model left in stock. And now that Mr. J.E. has taken on, I'm afraid, let me encourage the price to go up a little.
Don't worry. Price shouldn't be an issue. I'm sure we can work something out. But I'm just a little easy on one thing. Does your E's wine set include wine glasses?
For this set, the wine glasses are sold separately. Minimum purchase is 1 glass, maximum is 4.
Okay. Thanks, Mom. Seems like there's a little more to buying wine there than I first thought. What else am I at?
Well, don't be too long. Think about anything else. All right. See you next time.
Find a quiet place nearby.
This is turning into a real house. I'd just like to point out that we have the self-professed Grandmaster of Fieldwork here to thank for being wholly incapable of sailing an ordinary civilian without being seen.
It's not like you did any better.
My specialty is information serving, okay? I don't have the physical ability. What's your excuse?
I,
That's fine.
Yeah, he had no excuse.
Leland, where's the plan, boy? Oh, the stupid hours being rich. There's not much to do. But why don't you buy a liquor as soon as you're anyway? Celebrate?
If so, it's no ordinary celebration.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
First of all, Bill E isn't much of a drinker. On some level, he drinks alcohol because of what it did to his father.
yeah, I hate alcohol too, bro. It tastes fucking nasty, bro.
If he was just looking to celebrate by himself, he wouldn't spend his meager savings on an expensive bottle of alcohol, let alone buy a pair of special wine glasses. No, this is a victory feast. Held in honor of Sir E's private sponsor. Now, this person really enjoys hard liquor and has a very high status. Consuming for expensive-looking wine. Now, where might we find the key to that description, I wonder?
The Fury of Sisson.
could be either the Snug 9 Embassy or the Northland Bank.
Most likely Northland.
Have both locations surrounded. Take as many people as you need.
Lady Yale, is it time for us to make our move? So, you can count me in.
Get with the program, would you? This is a covert surveillance operation. Sure, you may be visiting, but that doesn't mean the same as people's drinking buddies. Same as taste. You don't need to change tactics. Just change who we're following.
A great idea. So we just need to find out which really got that bigger bread full of thing instead.
But Lady Lima, if we get caught, this could become a major diplomatic incident.
I'm well aware, but can't you see? Your E is gambling everything on this. If we really want to catch him, we're going to have to accept a little risk ourselves. Fix your orders, and make sure we're covering all other bases too. Anywhere else where you might be going. I want eyes on this location.
Yes, ma'am. Don't worry, Lady Yala. Sure, you may be a slippery character, but we'll keep a close watch on the movements of all security officials.
I'll be waiting for you at the keyhole.
Alright.
If I'm guessing correctly, the security officials are likely to take action at night. You should go and get ready. Then meet me at Genshin keyhole.
Let's just meet y'all. Okay, so I said I was gonna do Nico next episode, but god damn, bro, y'all on shit is long. No wait, it's not that I don't have a, it's not that I have a problem with it. I actually don't, bro. I don't know.
At the time, Renyon just sent word that the Castilian ambassador, Nikita, just left the embassy alone. He's heading in the direction of Kingston School.
Fancy cool. Why should they really mention it in the first place?
It looks like that's where they've arranged to meet. Sensible choice, I'll give them that. Kingston School is always crawling with monsters. Most people wouldn't dream of going there. That's one place they don't need to worry about being seen.
Oh, no. We're going to get them.
Let's go. If my hunch is correct, we just might hit the jackpot this time.
Well, I decided to delay the Miko one for about an episode, hope, because at least an episode, because next episode I'm gonna continue y'all on shit. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Vibration TV sign off.